If you thought steering Princess Peach in a cart down Rainbow Road was epic, then get ready for your streets to shine even brighter in Rainbow Blvd. This is a colorful time management and building game where you play as rainbow architects racing to complete blueprints and contracts before the end of the workday. You build stunning 3D rainbows across the board while balancing your limited time and pushing the market in your favor. Rainbow Blvd is designed by Adam Wyse and published by Steelwing Games, who helped sponsor this preview video. Its crowdfunding campaign is launching on Kickstarter later this year, and I've linked the pre-launch page in the description below. It plays 1 to 4 players, or 5 if you add in the Rainbow Blvd City Limits expansion, and it ranges from about 30 to 75 minutes depending on the player count. My name's Ryan, and this is how I roll. I love digging into board games and making new friends along the way, so feel free to hit subscribe and ring that little bell so that we can hang out more often. But for now, let's head over to the table for a closer look at how Rainbow Blvd works, and I'll meet you at the end with some final thoughts. Rainbow Blvd is all about getting as much accomplished as possible with your limited time each workday. The game is played over 3 to 6 workdays, or rounds, depending on your player count. Each round, players will build rainbows in hopes of fulfilling blueprints and contracts in order to emerge as the greatest rainbow architect. At the start of each day, you choose how many new blueprint cards to take on. More cards means more potential prestige, but unfinished ones will cost you points at the end. So you'll want to take as many as you can, but not overcommit, which is usually what I end up doing. On your turn, you perform one action and move your architect token along the time track according to the hour cost. One of the main actions you'll be taking is building rainbow pieces that come in half and full arcs in 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large, that progressively stack and build on top of each other and create beautiful 3D rainbows. You can't just go around wiping out anyone's rainbow dreams at will, but one action does give you the option to destroy large pieces that were previously built in order to rearrange the board and clear up vital spaces that you need. But the small and medium pieces are permanent. And you can take on more contracts from the companies that supply the rainbow materials. These contracts score extra prestige when market conditions are met and give you contract stamps for big endgame bonuses. The truly deep layer to this game is the market track. Anytime you build a color, you increase its value in the market. But when you cover or destroy a color, you decrease that respective value. There's a huge push and pull here, and managing these tracks well is vital as it impacts your ability to fulfill the contracts that you've collected. The beauty of this game is in the time management and spatial puzzle of building rainbows while juggling blueprints and contracts. Every action costs precious hours, and if you work late into the night, you have to start later the next day. I guess every union's got its rules. You'll have to plan carefully to finish strong without running out of time. After all players reach or pass 7 p.m., the workday ends. Architects reset 12 hours earlier and you begin the next day. On the final day, you calculate your scores by totaling the following: blueprints and contracts that you completed throughout the game, the city council bonus for the most completed blueprints, and contract stamp sets that you've collected. And you also gain negative points for incomplete blueprints. The player with the most prestige points wins for shining brightest at the table, while the rest of the players will probably have some colorful language to express how they feel. So that's Rainbow Blvd, a bright, engaging rainbow building game that definitely captures the joy of creating something beautiful under a deadline. Even with the spatial 3D buildings and market manipulation, the gameplay stays approachable and full of satisfying just one more piece moments. If you like clever time management puzzles, building physical structures on the table, racing to complete objectives, and manipulating markets, or you just love the idea of making the city as colorful as possible, you just might want to check this game out. What I think is particularly interesting about this game is that it's reminiscent of some aspects of 18xx games without being nearly as intense. If you're not familiar with 18xx games, these are railroad building games where you're often trying to manipulate a common stock market in order for the values to be in your favor. This game has a layer of that, but in a way that's not nearly as overwhelming, so it's almost just a taste or a hint of it. I would recommend this game to people who are fans of Azul, Tiny Towns, It's a Wonderful World, and Cascadia. Kind of in that sweet spot of accessible strategy with colorful tactile building and meaningful choices each turn. As I mentioned, Rainbow Blvd will be coming to Kickstarter later this year, and I'm sure Steelwing Games would be incredibly grateful for your support if you checked it out and maybe even hopped in on their crowdfunding campaign. Again, that link is in the description below in this video, and I've also linked the game's Board Game Geek page as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this game, so please drop a comment below. I hope you have a bright and beautiful day.